Hello students, we are studying lesson 13 air and water. In this lesson, we have studied about the air and air contains water vapor, air contains gases, air contains smoke, air contains germs, and about the water we have studied, different forms of the water we studied, and today we are going to study the journey of water. The journey of water, that is water cycle. Water cycle. We are going to study journey of water or the water cycle. So, how the cycling of water takes place in the nature? Water is moved outside. Water that is found. These are the hills and plains are there, and this is the water body, that is mainly the sea. You see, that is sea. This is the water body, and these are the many rivers are there, and these rivers coming and pouring there the water inside the, and many plants are there. Plants are there. So here one process is by which the water is converted into the water drops. This process is called the evaporation. Evaporation. In the evaporation, what happens? Due to the action of the sun, suppose this is sun is there, suppose sun is there, sun is the source of the energy. By the action of the sun, water evaporates, and evaporation, it is converted into the water vapors. And the same way, plants also release the water in the form of the water drops by a process called as the transpiration. By the process of the transpiration, water goes into the space, into the sky, and here it condenses. Here it condenses. Process is condensation. Clouds, they form the clouds. So, due to the action of the sun, the water which is found in different type of the water bodies evaporates. Evaporation is the process by which water is converted into the water vapors. And transpiration, transpiration is the process by which plant release the water in the form of water vapors. So the loss of the water from aerial part of the plants in the form of water vapor is called the transpiration. So two processes, by the process of the transpiration and evaporation, by two processes water is converted into the water vapors. These water vapors condense, and after in the condensation, what happens? Water vapors are converted into the water drops. and these water drops are hanged on the air, and when they are heavier than the air, they comes on the earth in the form of the water drops, and this is called as the rain. So what happens from the condensation process? They comes on the earth in the form of the rain. They comes on the earth in the form of the rain. So there is the only one way by which water comes on the earth. The water comes by the process of the rain in the form of the rain. So in this way, cycling of water takes place. So once again, I am telling you that due to the action of the sun, the water which is present inside the water body evaporates and converted into the water vapors. It evaporates, and this water vapors condense and converted into the water drops, and this process is called the condensation. And this, after condensation, it is converted into the water drops, and these water drops comes on the earth in the form of the rain. So in this way, cyclic movement of the water takes place. This is called the water cycle. After this water cycle is a continuous process. So next we have to see here in this lesson. Read page number 72. What have you learned? Air is necessary for life. Respiration is a sign of life. Polluted air is bad for health. Polluted air contains smoke, dust, and some poisonous gases. Polluted air can cause harmful diseases. We should try our best to keep the air around us clean. We would not be able to survive for very long without water. We use water for various purposes, and water in its natural state is in the liquid form, and steam or water vapor is the gaseous form of the water. Ice is the solid form of the water, and we use the same water again and again through water cycle. So now see page number 73. What is given? More to know. The layer of the air surrounding us is called the atmosphere. You know that the air surround us, and that forms of the atmosphere. All living things have a high percentage of water in their the bodies. Water is present in our body. Our body contains more than 70% of the waters. Water is a wonderful liquid. It dissolves a large number of solids. 70% of our surface is covered with water, but all water is not all water is not worth drinking. Seawater is very salty. We cannot use it for drinking and for household purposes. So this water get purified, and after purification of seawater, it may be used. Now word power is also given. You have to also write the word powers. And water cycle, the cycle involving change of water into water vapor and then into water again. Now next about steam, a hot vapor into which water is converted when heated. So this is the steam. You are familiar to the steam. Then what happens when you warm the water? Water evaporates in the form of the steam. You see the water vapors. Actually, water vapors are called as the steam.